Hey guys, what's up? Russ here with day 90 of my video a day series for 2022. Today it's a rainy day outside. There's nothing going on. Stuck in the house. So I figured why not go live and actually dust my shelves. I don't know if anybody's going to jump on and hang out because it's kind of the middle of the day, but let's just see what happens. I've been putting this off for a long time, man. Some of these things even got some cobwebs on them. And I have allergies, so there may or may not be sneezing involved. What's everybody up to today? Hopefully I can actually see the comments on the phone here. Usually when I go live with the laptop, but it is what it is. All right, we got Black Widow relatively dust free now. Hashtag mini fist. So yeah, is anybody else as bored as I am? Yo, what's up, Jeff? Thanks for popping in, man. For day 90 of the video a day series here, I just decided to chill out and just chat while I'm doing some dusting, man. It is raining like crazy outside, so there's really nothing else to do. This is kind of a long overdue thing I've been needing to do for a while. Got to get in all the cracks and crevices. So what you up to today, man? Anything fun going on? Hopefully the audio is all good. It's kind of hard to tell when you're using StreamYard on your phone. Got to go run some errands. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Hope you have a great day. Oh, no doubt, man. That Carla Cohen box for Simon was like crazy awesome, man. Oh, cool. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, Simon's reaction on that unboxing was amazing. Got the Hulk in the house. This was actually my very first statue when I first started getting into some other collectibles and stuff. This guy, for as big as he is, was like, I think it was $45 or maybe 50. These gallery statues are really priced nicely. This one is always a bit of a pain to dust because of all the thunder and lightning and stuff like running through the statue. It always wants to get snagged on something. But this is probably my favorite gallery select piece. They put a lot of intricate detail and stuff into this for the price point. Check that out. All right, the top shelf is super dusty. I'm just sort of going to be doing like one shelf at a time and putting stuff back. That way there's not just like a ridiculous amount of stuff to put back at the end of it. Try to remember exactly how I had it. I think cap was about there. Bring Thor a little more forward so I can stick Hulk in the background. That is a pretty sweet Avenger setup. Oh, got to put little Hulk and Mini Fist back. Nice. By the way, if you guys hear any of the scraping on the wall there, I have a nice little set of squirrels outside that like to try to burrow through my wall. All right, on to the next shelf. Unfortunately, I had a little accident here with the Wonder Woman Cryptozoic. Got knocked off the shelf. It started sort of like wanting to lean and tip forward and just bend. And when it fell, the sword broke. So I just kind of improvised and like pushed the lasso back to make it look like she was holding on to the lasso. Still a cool figure, man, but all these Cryptozoic figures seem to want to like start tilting forward over time. Too much dust, man. Hopefully some people like pop in to actually chat to make the cleaning go a little bit faster. Got a really cool McFarlane Flash figure here. The McFarlane figures, man, they're awesome, dude. The downside of having so much stuff out of box, though, is the constant like cleaning. I say constant, but this is probably the first time I've dusted in like 6 months. Got the big boy here, man, Devastator. Look at that thing. This is an insane figure. I really wish McFarlane would make the Doomsday Superman 2-pack like this with the battle damaged Superman. That would be killer. That Devastator and Superman came in a 2-pack. For anybody that's seen any of my room tours, this is the stand that came with. Sort of looks like a nice epic battle going down. A good look at, I believe this was a PX Previews Flash exclusive statue. He's like translucent. They made a regular one too, but this one is like the Speed Force edition or something like that. I wonder if I like put some music on, would YouTube flag me? It probably would. This is another one of my absolute favorite pieces, man. This Gallery Select Batman. The detail they put in this is incredible for a $50 statue. I probably should have just went live with another one of the going through the comic book collection series instead of this, but I needed to get some dusting done. Gotta be careful with this one. Got this awesome black suit Superman 1/6 scale by DC Collectibles. I know most people don't see it in the background because it's sort of off on another shelf. You can't really see when I do normal videos. But this was like I think it was about 150. I don't know if it's gone up or down, but I did find out after I bought it that the black suit one was limited to 750 pieces. So I think I got pretty lucky, like actually finding it in the shop for a decent price. It's hard keeping the cape clean though, man. It really is because it's made out of cloth. Yo, what's up, Warlord? How you doing today, man? Just doing some much needed cleaning of the shelves here and dusting off some statues and figures. You gotta be careful with that one. It's actually made out of ceramic or porcelain or some junk like that. I don't even remember. This crazy like Superman photo. It's just sort of like the background I keep the Batman statue on. That's the one for the Flash statue. Kind of gives the shelf a little something extra. Yo, aggressively relaxing. What's up, man? How you doing today? I didn't know if anybody be popping on in the middle of the day like this, but it's a rainy day outside, so I just decided to do something random here on stream. All right, that is a clean looking shelf. Time to put everything back. Hopefully this isn't like too excruciatingly boring to watch. There's the Batman statue I was talking about if you missed it. Speed Force Flash. Having lunch. No, I haven't watched Moon Knight yet. Haven't got a chance to. I don't have any streaming services at the moment. I've heard it was really good. I'm definitely interested in checking it out whenever I can get Disney Plus back again. Let's see what next. Superman. This is one of my favorite pieces. The Big Devastator. Yo, what's up, bub? Nah, no white gloves. Just dusting, man. Putting back the figures because I'm going like a shelf at a time here. Some nice Wonder Woman action for you, bub. Wish she's organizing your stuff right now. It's actually a pain to organize, man. I hate doing it. But yeah, most of these statues were like gallery, so they're like $40, $50 budget statues, but some of them look really good. That Superman was DC Collectibles. Wonder Woman is always Bubba proof. I thought so, man. On to the third shelf. Don't have many pins, but I got a few. How many know what that is? Yo, what's up, fanboy? Need to get your stuff clean and dusted. It's a pain, dude. I hate doing it. It's probably the first time I've dusted in like 6 months. Got a cool Action Comics mug here from 1993. Reprints Action Comics 1 on it. Never actually used this one, but I just like to keep it on my shelf here with the Superman stuff. Yep, that's the Fortress of Solitude key. Got a couple pops on this shelf that I like to keep out of box. Batman Beyond. I think they made another version of this one that's like a metallic one. This is just like a matte black paint. If I remember right, the metallic one was it came in like a Blu-ray box set of the Batman Beyond animated series. Got some Red Hood action. Don't really buy new pops anymore. Last one was at Action Comics 1 comic book moment. Got some Harley Quinn. Not a huge Harley fan, but I dig the original classic look. There's some more Wonder Woman. I'm starting to realize why I hate Dustin so much. Got the old Disco Nightwing. Picked up some of the Batman Beyond White Knight books yesterday. Maybe I can get 10 for it next month. Maybe. I don't know if how the White Knight storyline is going or how it went. It was a Black Label book, wasn't it? Action Comics 1 pop was an Xmas gift from one of the ladies at my team. Oh, it's awesome, Fanboy Prime. So he got a Lex Luthor in his power suit chest piece. I've got the Clark Kent changing into a Superman chess piece as well. Both of these and that Fortress of Solitude key came from the boy who had 7, Matt. I like how he's like holding the glasses. Ah, short print run. Nice. That'd be something you can make a profit on, probably. I've got the I think it was a free comic book day or a Batman Day version of White Knight from a had to have been a couple years ago now. It was like a 1970s Batman figure. I actually won this in a giveaway that Flicks and Comics was doing. This was, I think this was when her channel was still Pop Dot Comics, because it's been a couple years ago. My brother actually hooked me up with that a couple Christmases ago. The 0 Year Batman. This one's actually made out of metal. The Injustice Superman. I found this at a Ollie's for like $7, $8 or something like that. Really cool figure. Miss JoJo. I know, man. I wish she would come back. She always did some really cool live streams and hauls. I remember back when she used to save up like the BAM box for like a year straight and then do like a mega unboxing of like 12 of them. Those were always cool. She did some cool movie reviews and stuff too, man. Hopefully one day she'll jump back on YouTube. I actually kept this one in box. It's the Red Hood Unmasked gold label. I think the regular one just has the hood on like normal. But this one, I think the Flaming Sword was exclusive to the gold label one too. Could be totally wrong on that. Man, it feels like the allergies are starting to kick in. Ugh. One of the few lovely ladies on YouTube that put up with your shenanigans. I know she was awesome on Lamer Frame, man. When she drew the tried to draw the lightsaber thing, it was like a little dagger. That was hilarious. And she was always fun on Commodores too. Got a couple books on this shelf. I like to keep these ones displayed. One day I need to finish getting this Judas Contract storyline. I think it was just a 4 issue arc, and I think this was the no, okay, this was book 3. I thought this was the finale of it, but this was 3 of 4. But for those that don't know, this is like the last Dick Grayson as Robin and the first Dick Grayson as Nightwing. Both of those came as gifts, AOKs from Lindsay. One was a birthday gift and the other was a Christmas gift. Let's get everything back on the shelf. Appreciate that, fanboy. Okay. Had the red hood in the middle. That's another bad thing about dusting is you don't know exactly where to put stuff back. When there's a nice layer of dust around, you know exactly where everything goes if it gets moved. I'm not touching that one, Bob. I think that's about like how I had it set up. Oop, Batman fell down. Alfred should have got him that life alert bracelet. Some of these figures will not stand unless you get them like propped up against something in just the right way. The pen. All right, let's move on down to the next shelf. Gotta bring you guys with me. All right, here, we do this. That's too low. Perfect. Got some more inbox pops on this shelf. Emma Frost. This was a Comic Fest exclusive during Halloween from 2017. I didn't realize I had that one that long. Let me bring you a little bit closer. Got the Toys R Us X23 not too long before Toys R Us went out of business. They're back now, but they never did put another one in my area. I think they're back. That's what I heard anyways. I don't think they ever went away in Canada. I think they're still up there. Let's see. Got this cool Bruce Banner Incredible Hulk figure set that came in a Marvel Collector's Core box. Sort of mimics the cover transformation. Those were some good boxes back in the day, man. The DC box and the Marvel box. But they sold out to Amazon, and they just wasn't as good after that. Don't do pops. More into toys. Way too many Transformers and Marvel Legends. I know, man. I started collecting Marvel Legends not too long ago now, and I've got a pretty decent amount of them saved up. These pops are just ones that I've had for quite a while now. I got some more books on this shelf. Everybody knows that cover. These are a couple of the books that came from Matt, the boy who had 7 Talks comic books. It's cool he put the stickers on back. Love that cover, man. I need to get the rest of the books to that series because I think that was the only expensive one. So it shouldn't be too hard to get the other Secret Wars books. I wouldn't think. Maybe I'm wrong. This is one of my favorite Spider-Man covers. Web of Spider-Man issue 1. I thought it looked pretty sweet having the three black suit covers on the shelf together. ASM 300. I still need to pick up a copy of ASM 252. In the meantime, I've got one of the facsimiles, which is nice. I don't know how many people feel about the facsimiles, but I love them, man. With some books, that's like the only way you can have it unless like reprint form. You love them too? Awesome, man. They're great to have. But it trips me out sometimes because sometimes the facsimiles just like shoot up in value. It's crazy. So it's like some of the facsimiles I haven't even been able to get because of I don't know, man. I don't honestly don't know what drives up the price on facsimiles, except for the people that are trying to like pass them off as the real deal. I remember when the Ultimate Fallout 4 facsimile came out. Somebody sent one in to get graded, and CGC actually graded it as like the original instead of grading it as a facsimile. I don't know how a mistake like that happened. But yeah, there were several people trying to pass off the facsimile as the real deal on eBay. Maybe that's why they started shooting up. I don't know. Down on this next shelf, I got some of the Van Presto figures. Don't know if you're too familiar with the My Hero Academia. This anime. That and Dragon Ball Z are like the only 2 animes I ever really watched. Don't get the facsimile price hikers. I know, man, it's crazy. I remember when the facsimile to Incredible Hulk 181 came out. I had a hard time getting that book for cover price, man. I finally found it for cover price. But it's like people were like automatically like hiking the price on it. And I think they did a facsimile for 180 as well. I never did find that one. That All Might. Yeah, the CGC mistakes have just been crazy. I think the only difference in that facsimile was the Marvel logo was in red instead of black or something like that. So that's the slippery slope, man, when they start doing facsimiles of books that have like current to close to current cover prices on them. It's just like easier for somebody to rip you off if you don't pay like super close attention to detail. I had to get a Vegeta figure. I can't be rocking the 9,000 on my channel name without one of these. This was the battle damaged one. If the book is that new, it's just another print. It might as well be, man, honestly. Another thing that trips me out is when they do facsimiles with alternate covers. It's like, how is it a facsimile if the cover is different? It just doesn't make any sense. I think they did that for, I know they did that with Amazing Fantasy 15. They made like another cover for it that was like ultra rare or some junk. That was the stormtrooper that survived the opening with the katana. This is the a Goku figure I kind of regret buying. It looked cool in the box with the box art, but it's like you can't really see his face because his arm is covering it. And on the shelf, it just kind of looks like he's dabbing or something instead of like in a battle stance. So I kind of regret buying this one over the other one that I saw. I should have got the Super Saiyan one with the blonde hair. Got a couple out of box pops on this shelf. The All Might pop. This one actually came from one of my very first friends on YouTube. Her channel name was It's Only Emily. Unfortunately, she doesn't make YouTube videos anymore. Not sure whatever happened to her. She just kind of fell off the face of the planet there. But this was back like 4.5 years ago when I first started, when I was only a Funko channel before I got back into comics. This Todoroki came from her too. She's the one that got me watching My Hero Academia back in the day. This was one of the coolest villains on that show, Hero Killer Stain. I didn't really watch past season 3. I don't think I made it all the way through season 3. I just kind of quit watching the show. And the first couple episodes in season 1 are kind of slow, but it picks up and gets pretty good in season 2. I don't know if the show is still going. It might be. I think Endeavor. I think that was this one. It's been a while since I've seen it. I got this one out of like I think it was a GameStop mystery box or something. The Iron Man Mark 1 armor. 2018. 2018 was about the time that I just started losing interest in Funko altogether. But like I said, every now and again, if I see a really cool one, I will pick it up. I had to get one of the Stan Lee pops. This one was from Captain America and the First Avenger, the cameo he did in that. I had two, but I gave one to my nephew. The other one was it was like a, not gold, but like a bronze looking Stan Lee. Got a couple Star Wars pops here that I got in an AOK from Lindsay. Not really that big into Star Wars. I would say I'm like a casual fan. I didn't even watch one of the Star Wars movies until I saw Rogue One, and then I went back and like watched all the other ones. I still haven't seen the Solo movie and the new Star Wars movie they did. I can't even remember the name of it, but I've heard that it wasn't so great. This shelf was kind of random. Little Marvel, little Star Wars, some anime. Solo is fun. I might have to check it out if I'm ever able to get the Disney Plus streaming service back. What was the name of that last? I can't remember what the name of the last one was. Yo, what's up, Lasso? Thought I had a French maid. I wish, brother. I haven't reached that YouTube level yet. I still have to do all my own cleaning. So My Hero Academia, if you missed it. I don't know if you're familiar with that Lasso, but it's a pretty cool anime. Boom. I always meant to get more of these Presto figures, but I just never did. I stopped with these four. I think most of them are only like, I think they're like $25 a piece or something. Not bad. Quit. Kept accidentally spilling drinks on the floor. All right, down to the next shelf. Got my 1989 Batman pop here. It might be the nostalgia, but I love the Michael Keaton Batman. I was 9 or 10 years old when I first saw this movie, and that was like the very first like exposure to Batman as a kid. And then I saw the animated series a couple years after that, and that was just I was hooked, man. I started getting the Batman comics after that. So the '89 Batman is like my favorite. It's still my favorite version of the Batmobile too. The '89 Batmobile, awesome. I actually didn't watch the '66 series until probably a year or two after I started watching the animated series. I went back and saw some of the reruns of the '66 series after that. Got Blue Beetle here. He came in a 2-pack with Booster Gold. Not too many people, surprisingly, know Booster Gold. I don't think. I think more people do now since they came out with that mini series. But I first saw him in the Death of Superman storyline with the crossover with the Justice League. That Flash from the TV series back when it was actually good. My favorite '66 villain. Oh man, Cesar Romero was great as the Joker. But man, the thing I remember most about that show when I was watching it is like a kid, early teenage years, was Catwoman, man. And I remember an episode. What was that villain's name? It was like it might have been a one-off episode, but it was like this Egyptian guy. Was it King Tut? I remember that being like a fun episode. That one kind of comes to mind for some reason. That's a Reverse Flash. What about you? What's your favorite villain, Lasso? Got the full Smallville set and Funko Pops. I remember when they first came out with this set, man. I was like so excited because I was still like super huge into Smallville and watching the reruns and stuff. And then I found out about all the stuff, like the crazy stuff with Allison Mack, and like I couldn't believe that, man. That blew my mind. I haven't really been able to watch Smallville reruns since all that came out. But it would be cool if they made some more pops in this line. I guess they didn't sell very well, maybe. I don't know. Because they never made any more. But I would like to see a Ma and Pa Kent. It'd be cool if maybe they did a Lionel Luthor. There's Lois. And I'm surprised they never did a Lana. Julie Newman Catwoman. Nice. King Tut was on several episodes. Okay. I only remembered the one with King Tut. I didn't know he was on several. This God, the 66 series even did a they had Mr. Freeze, didn't they? On the 66 series? It's a Green Arrow. And of course, Lex Luthor. I'm super surprised that I haven't started sneezing like crazy yet. Supergirl. Oh, they did two different actors played them in the series. Really? I didn't know that, Lasso. Supergirl in Smallville was uber hot. What was she had a crazy name. It was Laura Vanderhoot or something like that. That's another one I'm surprised they didn't do a pop for. Also, with as much as like Funko makes different versions of pops, I'm really surprised they only made two versions of Clark Kent. I figured they would do him in like the black coat with the silver S, and probably the blur version with the red jacket. All right, got to come back up, extend the tripod back out. It's time to hit the top of the next bookcase here, my Spider-Man shelf. I know some of the names are crazy, man. They're the Mysterio. I know I always call Benedict Cumberbatch. I always call him Bandersnatch Cabbage Patch. People in stream chats never know what I'm talking about. The Iron Suit Spider-Man. The OG Rhino. This came out of one of the Marvel Collector's Core boxes back in the day. Look how it's even got the Rhino eye on the side of the helmet or mask, like the old school animated series. Got this little Deadpool helicopter. Didn't know where to put it, so I just put it with the Spider-Man shelf. See if it had batteries. Yep, the battery's still charged. This figure is tricky because it always wants to fall over. You got Green Goblin holding up Spider-Man from the cover of, I believe it's ASM 39, where he finds out Spider-Man's identity. But that's a comic I've always wanted to pick up, ASM 39. Man, this thing was dusty. This was one of those Diamond Select figures, or Marvel Select, or some junk like that. Like a $30 figure. But because I got like hanging on the rope over the edge of the shelf, sometimes he tips over. This is probably one in hindsight that I should have kept in package. Oh, for real? Looked like smoke from the glider. Kinda. Huh. I might have to figure out some kind of short or something I can do with that for YouTube. I almost dropped him again. He did have a pumpkin bomb in his hand, but I have no idea what happened to that thing. This Miles Morales Spider-Man statue. I think for a while this was exclusive to GameStop, but when they had that whole that shutdown thing, I noticed it popping up on other websites and stuff. But they made a Spider-Man exactly the same. They just did a repaint for the Miles Morales one, so that was the one I went with. I love the black and red costume, man. Such a cool design. This is another one of the gallery statues. And I think I actually got this one on sale for like 20 bucks or something. It was like super cheap. A Spider-Man card that came from Metarog. You guys ever heard of the Q Figs? This is the black and white Spider-Man. When it came in a cool box, it had like a Daily Bugle background. I wish I would have kept that, but I got this from Loot Crate. That's another series of figures that I wanted to collect more of, but I just never did. I'm not sure if they still make Q Figs or not. Gotta have the Scarlet Spider Funko Pop, man. As simple as this costume design was, it's still like one of my favorite Spider-Man costumes. And I'm one of the few people that enjoy the Ben Reilly era in comics. Oh, you got some Wonder Woman Q Figs. Nice. I never really see them in store anywhere. Maybe it's like an online only thing, or maybe just none of the stores in my area have it. That's the Spider-Man from the video game. Remember when they first started doing promo stuff for the video game? I wasn't feeling the costume design at all, but then it just kind of grew on me after I played the game. Really started digging it. Got a Spider Gwen here. Books a Million used to have some. Not sure. Seen any recently. I got a Books a Million in my area. I need to check because I go in there at least a couple times a week sometimes to grab a smoothie. They got a Joe Mook's coffee in there. And they have the best smoothies, man. I need to look around more next time I'm in there and see if they have any. Got a black suit Spider-Man. I don't know if you can see the little like marker on it. That's where it's like fell off the shelf from being top heavy over and over again and got white scuff marks all over it. So my genius self tried to fix it with a Sharpie. Didn't work out too well. It's kind of a little extension shelf I keep some of the Spider-Man pops on. I just thought it was something that looked kind of cool for display purposes. All right, time to get everything back on this shelf now. Let's see. Appreciate you guys hanging out. This goblin is always tricky to get back on the stand. I've been tempted just to kind of glue him to the shelf. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but I like to leave the Spider-Man hanging over the edge here. And sometimes the weight just kind of shifts and it pulls them like that. I'm tempted just to give this one to my nephew and go after another one and keep it in box. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure if my nephew sees this, he'll be like, yes, give it to me, man. Hey, I'm starting to sweat. Probably should have turned my ceiling fan on. Stupid squirrels, man. I can hear them running around in the ceiling. Unfortunately, I don't have like any like access to a attic area, so I can't really do anything about it. The thing's actually chewed a hole in my ceiling over there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I had to fill it up with like expanding foam. Really annoying. One of these days I'm gonna wake up and just a squirrel's gonna be staring me in the face or something. All right. I think that's pretty much how I had everything set up before. I think. How many siblings do I have? Two. I have an older brother and an older sister. It's funny, my sister is actually 9 years older than me, and my brother is 10 years older than me. All right, down to the Marvel Legends shelf here. I do have one Funko Pop on the Marvel Legends shelf, my Iron Fist. Because that is also where I keep the Iron Fist Marvel Legends Pop at, or Marvel Legends Pop, Marvel Legends figure. And this was another one that I got at the local Toys R Us right before it went out of business. Picked it up for like $5. I used to love the Iron Fist comics back in the '90s. I never got to read any of the old school Iron Fist stuff, but the '90s comics, yeah, that was my era, man. I got Pyro here. Came in a 2-pack with the Rogue, which I actually have Rogue on the slab shelf now. Pretty much, pretty much. Oh, one of the flames fell off. It's funny. My older sister and older brother have a different dad, so she didn't meet my dad until years later, and then oops, here I am. Got a cable card and a Gambit here on the Marvel Legends shelf. These are some more of the cards that came from Metarog. Got my Thanos here. This was the Walmart exclusive one. I started to get the because they came out with one last year that was one where he was doing the snap and he had a bunch of different like hands and stuff. But I mean, I don't need two Thanos figures. I'll take the comic book version. Yo, what's up, Surf? I didn't see you come in, man. Hope you're having a good day. Dealing with your parents now, it's a trip. I got the Wasp Marvel Legend. This is the one from the movie. It came with two head sculpts, the unmasked and the masked. Right now I have the unmasked on. I remember when this came out, I think Ant-Man came out at the same time. I never did find the Ant-Man one, but I found this one. This was another discount pickup. I got the Carol Danvers Captain Marvel. I think I got it for $7 or $8. This one also came with two head sculpts, but I like I went with the flaming mohawk. Just got up. Oh man, that's a bummer, dude. I know what that's like. My grandmother was in hospice for probably about 6 months or so. That was rough, man. It's always rough dealing with stuff like that. Haven't seen the second Ant-Man movie yet. It's been a while since I see it, but I remember it being okay. It had some weak points, but for the most part, it was pretty good. Got the Stan Lee Marvel Legends. One of the few figures that I just kept in box. It's not like it's a real autograph or nothing. It was just printed on the box. But I just decided to leave this one in the box. I got the Scarlet Witch here, which actually came in a 2-pack with Vision. And my only two fig pins here. I have Star-Lord and Captain America. These were from my brother last Christmas. This is one of my favorite books here. Got this awesome sketch cover from Comic Kid 84, Kenny. Love this Rogue cover, man. He knew Rogue was my favorite X-Men, and he hooked me up with this cover in a crazy A-OK. I like to keep it on the shelf next to this cover, which I just picked up maybe a month or two ago. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. But I didn't know about this cover. And your comic book fangirl over on Instagram posted one with a Shannon Mayer cover with Storm for this book. And she told me about that they had a Rogue cover as well. I can't remember the name of the artist that did the Rogue cover though, but when I saw it, I had to grab it. Still waiting on your life-size Scarlet Witch figure to arrive. If the postman's going to steal anything, man, that was probably it. It's funny. I actually saw one of the. I think they're just made out of foam or something, like some kind of lightweight material. But I saw the a Gal Gadot like life-size Wonder Woman. It was like $1,100 or something crazy on like Entertainment Earth, and the face likeness didn't even really look like her. But they had a Harley Quinn and a Batman one too, I think. I think the description said some junk about it being made out of foam or something. Like if that's the case, why in the world does it cost $1,100, dude? How in the world did I have these figures set up? Yeah, some of these Marvel Legends figures are really bad about standing up on their own. You just kind of got to lean them against the wall. All right, let's move down again. Wonder if Scott Hall figures will go up. I'm sure they will, man. It's crazy. Somebody famous dies, and the first thing that happens is flippers are selling their stuff on eBay and junk for like hundreds of dollars or more. It's kind of a shame people do that. And all of a sudden, there's like fans that have never seen wrestling that love Scott Hall all of a sudden. I've been watching wrestling since I was 11, man, and I've seen people that have never talked about wrestling at all doing like RIP posts and stuff. Like it's like bandwagon stuff, man. It's weird. Uh, got War Machine here. Just dusted him off. And here's the Vision figure I was talking about. I got him down on this shelf because I have him in front of the Avengers 57 comic. This baby put me in debt for a while. I love these cases, man. I'm thinking about trying to get some more of these. This case came with the book, fortunately, but I'm thinking about trying to buy some more of these cases because I love the way these are made. You can just take it out. It's got a place to hang it if you want to hang it on the wall. Old school from the 80s and 90s, yeah. I started watching in 91. I was right around 11 or 12 in 91. And the very first match I saw was Sting versus Ric Flair. And I never was a huge Flair fan, but I was a Sting fan from that very first match. Ultra Pro One Touch magnetic cases. Is that the name of them? I might have to look that up. Oh yeah, it says it on the back. Ultra Pro. Cool. Appreciate that, bub. I never actually looked for the name of it before. It just came with the book, so I just But those cases are awesome, man. The Jason Voorhees tombstone here came with this awesome Jason Voorhees NECA figure. I used to love the Friday the 13th movies, man. Haven't seen them in a long time, though. I really don't know if they still hold up or if they're like I remember when I was a kid. But I just saw this figure and had to grab it. I think this one was from, I don't have the box anymore. I should have kept it. But I'm pretty sure it was from part 4. I think that's what the box said. I could be wrong. It's the one where you had the hand split with the knife or machete or whatever it was. And for now, I've got this book next to the Vision. It's the Carla Cohen Wonder Woman. This was the book that I waited. I think it was about 7 or 8 months on, and it finally came in. And it came in with like scuffs and junk all over the back of the case. Really, really upset me, man. I ordered it from Comics Elite, and I pre-ordered it, and I was supposed to get it back in September, and I messaged them in October finally, wondering where it was, and they said, "Oh, we're sorry, our guy forgot to send it in for grading." So I had to wait a couple more months, and it finally came in, and it came in with a damaged case. And then Comics Elite wouldn't do anything about it. They said it would cost me more money to send it back in for a reholder. So that was the last time I ever bought anything from Comics Elite. All right, another shelf done. Sports cards or any cards? Not really anymore. I used to collect sports cards all the time, man. And it's when I got into comics, I just stopped collecting sports cards back in the day. Every now and again, if I see like a really cool Marvel or DC card, I might take a chance and pick up a pack. But geez, it's been, I would say it's at least been 4 years since I bought any cards at all. The last pack I picked up was I think a Smallville pack. About had to at least been 4 years ago now. I know. No, I think that's it for this shelf. I probably should get like another Marvel book to put on this shelf instead of the DC book because it just kind of looks weird having like Vision, War Machine from Marvel, Jason Voorhees, and then Wonder Woman. I need to make like a Wonder Woman like dedicated shelf because I got a couple cool Wonder Woman books that I would like to put on display. moving down to the Superman shelf next. Get this Eradicator Milloway figure. Thanks to Tim the comic collector. I didn't know this figure existed until he told me about it. And I jumped on eBay and I found it for like $8 or $9. Really cheap. I like collecting these old school Kenner figures. Just kind of some childhood nostalgia. The long hair black suit Superman. Got the Doomsday. This is, despite the lack of articulation, this is like just one of the coolest, most comic accurate Doomsday figures I've ever seen. And this was made in like 1995 or 1996. Came in a 2-pack with the Hunter Prey Superman. Couple of the, speaking of cards, there's a couple that came with the figures. Got these cool postcards I keep on the shelf, the Superman shelf. These are the ones that I won from Silverhead Bronze Age Babe. This one's probably my absolute favorite. I would love to actually own that comic book one day, but that's not going to happen, man. Way too much money. That was the Golden Age era, Superman 14. Got this pewter figure. I've actually got 2 of these. I have an open one that I got back pretty close to when they first came out. My dad bought it for me. And I was younger then, so I just ripped it out of the box and opened it. And I saw this one in a comic shop, all sealed up for like $15. So I picked up a nice mint sealed one, just to have like one in box that was still in like perfect shape. And there's the pop I was talking about earlier. This was the last Funko Pop I bought. It's probably middle of last year, I would say. I had to get that one, man. They have a few more comic moment ones, which look cool, but the cases are just so big and they take up so much room that I don't think I'll actually pick any up. All right, Surf. I'll see you later, man. I hope you have a great day, brother. All right, let me get everything back on this shelf and it'll be the last bookshelf done. I can move on to my slab shelf. Woody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I just got through cleaning the 2 shelves off and I'm just putting the figures back to where they were right now. And I'm about to start cleaning the slab shelf right behind me here, or right behind you guys. Getting some of these Kenner figures to stand back up is a little bit tricky too. All right, time to stand you guys back up and move around a little bit. Lock the tripod back in place. Hopefully nobody gets motion sickness. There's a nice shot of my Justice League PJs on the back of my chair. This was the last Gallery Select statue piece that I bought because I was trying to get like some of the 92 X-Men stuff. And it looks really good, but it feels crazy, crazy cheap. In fact, let me see if I can find it. There we go. That is a little piece of like bubble gum that Jubilee was like supposed to be blowing, and it broke off. The galleries pieces, they're like $50, but the quality used to be really good, like the Thor over there, the Batman, the Hulk. And this one just feels like a $5 Walmart toy, like it's going to just fall apart in your hands. I was really disappointed with the quality of this one. I need to get like some super glue to fix the chewing gum, but I haven't bought a Gallery Select statue since that one. There's some X-Men Pops. These are all the Marvel 80 years, based off the first appearance of the characters. Got my newest Marvel Legends figure here, the Phoenix, complete with stand. Absolutely love this figure, man. One of my absolute favorite Marvel Legends figures. And I got that one to display in front of this beauty right here. Uncanny X-Men 101, first appearance of the Phoenix. This was like my first like really, really huge comic that I bought. And man, I hyperventilated for a while after I bought this. Got Marvel Girl. Picked up Gambit. Of course, I had to get Rogue to go with Gambit. That Beast. Iceman. Angel. Got the Jean Grey as White Phoenix gallery statue. And I actually made a Dark Phoenix version of this where the hair would look like translucent flame. That one I wasn't ever able to get a hold of. Got the first appearance Wolverine. And just spread around on the shelf, I have some more of the Marvel cards that I got from Metarog. Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Wolverine. Got the Gambit Marvel Legends. He dropped his staff. Man, that one was dusty. And the Rogue, the one that came in the 2-pack with Pyro. Yo, what's up, Comic Mag Musings? Make sure I clean under the bed. Man, that's where I sweep all the dust. Can't clean under there. Got this book in an extremely generous AOK from Daymers. It helped me on the road to completing the Dark Phoenix storyline. This was Dark Phoenix's first appearance. Got my birthday book right here, Uncanny X-Men 135. This came out July 1980, the month and year that I was born. Got Uncanny 136. So what you up today, man? What you up today? What are you up today, man? Jesus, I can't speak. What are you up to today, Comic Mag? Words are hard, dude. Holy crap, I've been streaming for an hour and 44 minutes. No wonder I'm losing words. I got Uncanny 137. I still need to pick up a 138, but it's not one I'm really in a hurry to pick up. Oh, by the way, I keep them all displayed on these little stands here for the slabs, most of them. All right, another clean shelf. Just working. With gold bricks like Bob. someone had to work. After all this dusting, man, I'm tempted to do yet another room tour video. Well, I won't subject you guys to that. I said at the start of the year I was only going to do like one a year for the room tours. And I think I've already done 3 because of the video a day series. Where did that? There we go. The Gambit staff. See, I think I had him right here. I had Rogue there. Don't know if you popped on in time to see this one, Comic Mag. It's the Phoenix Marvel Legends. All right, I think that's pretty much like I had it. See if I can give you guys a look at it. That's probably way too dark and I can't really see the camera. So I don't know if y'all can see it or not. The X-Men shelf. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and well, should I let it run for 2 hours and just kill time for 10 minutes? I don't know. Anything you guys want to talk about? Comic releases, movies coming out? I should just end the suffering now and end the stream. I should probably do some more dusting. My TV stand could use it. Ah, I'm tired though, man. I'm tired of cleaning, dude. Oh, the light here sucks. Wow, that's no good. That's not much better. All right. And the rest of the room can wait. I don't feel like dusting anymore right now. Tripod keeps trying to fold up. That is really dark behind me. Hold down one of the lights. Now I'm seeing spots. All right, well, forget Dustin, go buy more comics. If I wasn't broke, brother. I think I'm going to end it here. Not a bad stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out and jumping on and keeping me company while I clean. Have to head into a meeting. All right, see you, Comic Mag. Have a good one, brother. And yeah, that's it for day 90. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a regular video for day 91, which might be another stream actually. Yeah, I'll probably do another going through my comic book collection stream for tomorrow's video. I'll see you guys then. Peace.